What's up guys, Fullbeer here, and we're back to r/nuclear revenge. Now of course, make sure you stick around for the bonus at the end, and let's get right into stories. See you in a bit. Paintballs. Not safe for work. Reposting from r/pro revenge, because illegal actions got it taken down from there. Not my story, but an old trucker who doesn't have Reddit. We got stuck at sea on a rescue boat yesterday, and passed the time sharing r/pro revenge stories. So, as told by him, I was a fuel trucker. Say that 5 times fast. No. I had a daily route in my state and would start just after 4 p.m., so I was refilling the area's gas station roughly after the evening rush. This had me driving late into the night. In this one small town, it seemed like every night, around 10, this a-hole in a T-top would pass me on the road while jerking off. He always seemed to find me, pull up next to me on the highway, and try to get my attention before zipping down the road. One week, I saw him 3 nights in a row at the same red light. It was the summer, so he had his roof down each time. Then I got an idea. A wonderful idea. When I got home, I gathered what I needed for my teenage son's room, and slept better than I had in weeks. The next night, as I drove through that small, rural, deep south town, sure enough, Mr. T-Top pulled up next to me, a-whacking it, and giggled as he looked up at me, noticing that my window was down for the first time. Then, he saw the paintball gun. My son was avid at the sport, and had saved for a long time to buy this thing, and modify it out for team/league stuff. My point is, it could shoot very, very fast, and I lit him up. The inside of his car, him, and his lap were covered in green paint in about 3 seconds. I don't know how long it took him to get in gear and run that red light, but I was empty before he was out of the intersection. Never saw him again. You steal my fishing gear, I destroy your boat. This story takes place in the late 90s. There was a person I knew, the same age as me, and I particularly didn't like him, from the comments of him saying how the weather was up there. I'm a fairly tall person, to being an idiot in class. But this time, he took it too far. This time, he broke into my house, took my best spear gun, and 2 $300 bait casting fishing reels. The next day, after I confronted him at school, he said, "I didn't take them," with a smile on his face. At the same time, my father spoke to his father about the situation. He said the same thing, except my dad could clearly see the fishing gear in the back of the shed. Now, my revenge. At nighttime, I went over to his house and threw a handful of silver coins underneath his floorboard of his $20,000 boat. After a couple months of getting wet and salty, the coins begin to corrode the boat and make a hole. This is on the bottom of his boat as well, so it is very hard to notice. When this story took place, it was in the Northern Territory of Australia, otherwise known as Croc Country. This time when he went fishing, his boat slowly started to take on water. When he and his father noticed it was too late, they both jumped off the side of the boat and swam as fast as they could to the nearest mangroves. Remember how I said I was tall? Well, I'm about 2.1 meters tall, and this other kid is about 170 centimeters. This kid wanted to fight me, which I agreed to, and we would meet behind Woolies. I was sitting there after school, waiting for him, and he didn't show up, so I went home and enjoyed the evening. Teens threw eggs at our neighbors' houses, dented and broke a window on their truck. So in our neighborhood, for years, teens would egg houses around October. It caused problems since in Alaska, it would be around freezing at that time, and eggs would freeze to the house, and wouldn't be able to remove it until spring. One year, me and my brother had gotten some paintball guns. They were awesome for little wars, and playing around and having capture the flag matches. Well, some friends called our house a few days before Easter, and said they just got egged. So me and my brother talked and decided to climb into our garage roof with paintball guns and wait for the eggers. After about an hour or two of waiting on the roof in the freezing cold, -10, maybe -15 degrees Fahrenheit, they finally pull up in front of our house. It's a nice Ford F-150, or something like that. Think cool kid's truck. 3 to 5 people in the bed of the truck start throwing eggs at our house. Me and my brother let loose. The sound of paintballs pinging off metal and flesh was awesome. The "ow, oh crap, ah!" that came from the eggers was better. The back window of the truck breaking scared us though, so we hopped off the roof and hid our paintball guns. While breaking them down, we realized the paintballs had frozen in the cold, so that's why the window broke. In case the cops came. They never did. Nobody egged our neighborhood that I know of since. Steal from my vegetable garden? Lose a finger and a lot of blood. This is a story of my great-grandfather shortly after World War I. After World War I, the situation was subpar to say the least, in terms of food supplies for my great-grandfather and his family. But they had a small garden and some rabbits. Nothing special really at the time, but it worked out. But at some point, some of the vegetables started being dug up. The thing was, the thief was stupid. My great-grandfather quickly figured out that the thief only came around every week, either on a Friday or Sunday, midday/during Mass. Generally when my great-grandfather and great-grandma were either at church or working. Now, here comes the revenge. My great-grandfather's uncle was a hunter, so he dug up the vegetables on Thursday, placed some teleeisen, pretty much traps but smaller, he got from his uncle, and waited. A few weeks later, lo and behold, the field was growing a freshly watered finger. Clarification: the trick did not work for the first few weeks. Either the thief missed the traps or didn't come. Great-grandpa also had to try quite a bit to get them buried in the ground, without them immediately snapping and making it look like they were buried. EM tries to break my phone after EK tries and fails to unlock it. I steal her purse. The cast. Like any other EM story ever, I will not insult your intelligence by repeating the acronyms. One winter, I was taking the train home after doing jack crap at uni. Mostly just gaming with my friends. I owned a pretty neat all-view X2 SoulStyle Plus for some time. Thing held on for a long time. It was pattern locked, as I'm bad with words and numbers, but good with shapes. I was on my phone, browsing Pinterest, next to EM and EK. Bad move 1. When EM comes to ask, more like demands, to let him play on my phone. Feeling like a smart A, I locked the phone and gave it to EK. Bad move 2. After about 2 minutes, EK tells EM he can't unlock the phone. Being like any other EM, she demands to unlock her child's phone. I say no, ask for my phone back, and she proceeds to smash it on the ground, being all smug about it. Now, it was an old phone I wanted to replace either way, and backed up everything on an SD card and left it at home. Mostly I used it for internet. I was quiet, I just shrugged, because I wanted revenge, so I didn't scream or anything. I just picked up the phone, removed the SIM card while EM and EK moved further away. At my stop, the train began to get crowded. I made my way to the exit, making sure I pass EM, and snatch her purse while she wasn't looking. The purse wasn't on her arm. It was on the seat beside her. Stupid woman. She was telling her child about how much of an a-hole I was, making it easy to pick up without her noticing. The original plan was to smack her head and then move out quickly. It might sound stupid, but I've done it before and got away with it. I am easy to miss. I had my jacket on and many people had their hoods up, so it was easy to blend in. Before the train left, I knocked on the window next to EM and held up her purse. The look she gave was the most satisfying thing I ever saw. She tried to stop the train, but the emergency stop was either broken or non-existent. Old train. And the crowd made it impossible to move. I moved to a place with no cameras around and searched through her purse, Got close to 400 euros. Money was in a different currency. And a Samsung. I can't remember what Samsung. An S something, maybe. I tossed the purse into a trash bin outside and went to McDonald's and got a Happy Meal, even though I had a full beard. I didn't regret anything. She broke my stuff. I got it back, plus interest. If someone criticizes me for it, screw you. I don't care. I also wore gloves, so no fingerprints. Alright guys, now let's head on over to the bonus today with r/Tinder. Let's do it. Austin, 23. Ooh, look at this cutie. I think I can. Ooh, it's bro. Top 2 picks are wife beaters. Yeah, he's definitely the guy to say, "Oh, bro, it was just a social experiment. Haha, you're gay." Hey, funny we matched. I thought I'd neher see you again. Didn't know we met in the first place. Remind me? You don't remember coming over? You might have me mistaken for someone else? No, I don't. Well, when did I come over? Allegedly. Next weekend. Damn. You got me. You know this guy is just sweating bullets, panic scrolling through his texts, trying to figure out who she is, while she's just over here giggling, more slick than a prison bar of soap. Well played, ma'am. Well played. What's your major? How about a more unique question? Which vegetable gives you the most anxiety? Kiwis. Bad experience with one as a kid. That's a fruit. Who the hell do you think you are asking for a unique question while you've got the most damn generic duck face I have ever seen? Get out of here, Karen. Hey, I think you dropped something. Yeah, my panties fell when you mentioned you're good at making pancakes. Oh, wow. Well, there goes my pickup line, but I think I can work with this. Man, when she just goes along with the joke, you can tell she's a keeper. Good for you, Samantha. Hey. Hey, what brings you to Maya profile? Wow, there goes Maya confidence. And here's a prime example of the person not to be on Tinder. Samantha, good. Maya, not good. See the difference? All right, moving on. Are you the left? Nah, he's my homie. You want his number? Oh, you've turned love matchmaker. What a story that could be. Well, I mean, you're not into me. I may as well help out the boys. His name is Max. He's even cuter in person. Okay, guys, and girls for that matter, I'm gonna give you some insider information on making a decent profile picture on Tinder. Never have a better looking person in that picture with you. It will make you look bad every time. You need to go get a friend who looks like a troll and just take pictures with them all week. I promise you, you will look amazing. 2 turtles find themselves stuck in an oven. One turns to the other and shouts, "Wow, Michelle is hot." I don't know how you don't reply to these gold mines. What are you looking for in a guy? Just the most boring individual? These people are giving you gems. At least talk to them. 3 turtles find themselves stuck in an oven. One turns to the other and says, "Michelle is hot." The other turtle says, "Yeah, but her shell is hotter." Well, it seems we just gotta wait for Thurshell to come online and the trilogy will be complete. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the day. If you like what you heard, consider subscribing to stay up to date with all new releases. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.